Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adik Nurfara Izzati binti Muhammad Nasir and my match number is A21A3222. So today I would like to present my part, which is an introduction. The company that we choose is Maxis Berhad and Celcom Digi Berhad. The information was obtained from the Busam Ratio website. The annual report covered the years ended 2020, 2021 and 2022. We also compare the company financial ratio using 14 financial ratio, which is horizontal analysis and vertical analysis. Next slide is the business nature of the company for Maxis Berhad. Maxis Communication or Maxis Berhad is a telecommunication company based in Malaysia. It is the one of the oldest and largest telecommunication company, headquartered in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and was founded in 1993. Maxis Berhad offer mobile communication services to individual consumer. Maxis also provided broadband internet services to residential and business customer. Maxis expand its business into a digital services that focus on areas such as mobile application, digital content, and digital advertising. Last slide I would like to present is Celcom Digi Berhad. Digi Telecommunication or Digi Berhad is a mobile service provider in Malaysia. Celcom Axiata Berhad and Digi Telecommunication Sdn Berhad were two separate telecommunication company operating in Malaysia. They aim to combine their stronger entity in the telecommunication industry. Celcom is the one leading telecommunication company in Malaysia. It was established in 1988 and Celcom offered a range of services including mobile telecommunication and broadband. Digi is another prominent telecommunication company in Malaysia. It was founded in 1995 and focused on delivering mobile communication services and internet services to individual and business customers.
Liquidity ratio of Maxis Berhad. For current ratio, it show a decrease from 2020 to 2021 and increase from 2021 to 2022. Quick ratio, it show decrease from 2020 to 2021 and increase from 2021 to 2022. Average correlation period, it show a decrease from 2020 to 2021 and increase from 2021 to 2020. Receivable turnover, it show increase from 2020 to 2021 and decrease from 2021 to 2022. Inventory turnover, it show decrease from 2022 to 2021 and 2022. Structure ratio of Maxis Berhad. Debt ratio, it show increase from 2022 to 2021 and from 2021 to 2022. Time interest earned, it show static from 2020 to 2021 and decrease from 2021 to 2022. Management efficiency ratio of Maxis Berhad. Total asset turnover, it show for 2020 to 2021 is static and increase from 2021 to 2022. Fixed asset turnover, it show 2020 to 2021 is static and increase from 2021 to 2022. Profitability ratio of Maxis Berhad. Gross profit margin, it show it decrease from 2020 to 2021 and decrease again from 2021 to 2022. Operating profit margin, it show decrease from 2020 to 2021 and decrease again from 2021 to 2022. Net profit margin, it show decrease from 2022 to 2021 and to 2022. Return on asset, it show increase in 2022 to 2021 and decrease from 2021 to 2022. Return on equity, it show decrease from 2022 to 2021 and increase from 2021 to 2022.
My name is Rohiwan and my metric number is 8208147. I'm going to present about the liquidity ratio of Celcom Digi Berhad. The current ratio in year 2020 is equal to 0.61 times and it decreased to 0.49 times in year 2021 and it decreased to 0.40 times in year 2022. The second one is quick ratio. In year 2020, 0.55 times and it decreased to 0.45 times in year 2021 and it increased to 0.47 times in 2022. The third one is average collection period. In year 2020 is equal to 56 days and it increases to 133 days in year 2021 and it increased to 140 days in year 2022. Account receivable turnover in year 2020 is equal to 6.33 times and it decreased to 6.03 times in 2021 and it decreased to 2.79 times in 2022. Inventory turnover equal to 33.38 times in year 2020 and it increased to 41.84 times in 2021 and it decreased to 33.65 times in year 2022. Capital structure ratio of Celcom Digi Berhad debt ratio in year 2020 is equal to 92.60% and it decreased to 91.93% in 2021 and it decreased to 56.54% in 2022. Next is time interest earned. In year 2020 is equal to 3.80 times and it increased to 3.97 times in 2021 and it decreased to 2.59 times in 2022. Asset management efficiency ratio of Celcom Digi Berhad. Number one, total asset turnover ratio in year 2020 is equal to 0.75 times and it increased to 0.81 times in 2021 and it decreased to 0.18 times in 2022. The second one is fixed asset turnover ratio in year 2020 is equal to 0.82 times and it increased to 0.99 times in 2021 and it decreased to 0.20 times in 2022. Profitability ratios of Celcom Digi Berhad. The first one is gross profit margin ratio. In year 2020 is equal to 0.26% and it decreased to 0.23% in 2021 and it decreased to 0.18% in 2022. The second one is operating profit margin ratio. In 2020 is equal to 0.25% and it decreased to 0.22% in year 2021 and it decreased to 0.20% in year 2022. The third one is net profit margin ratio is equal to 0.20% in 2020 and it decreased to 0.80% in 2021 and it decreased to 0.11% in 2022. Operating return on asset ratio in 2020 is equal to 0.19% and it decreased to 0.18% and it decreased to 0.03% in 2022. The second one is return on equity ratio in 2020 is equal to 2.02% and it decreased to 1.84% in 2021 and it decreased to 0.05% in 2022.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Intan Shabila binti Muhammad Mohid and my number matric is 81836264. So today I would like to continue about vertical ratio analysis. The diagram shows the times for Maxis Berhad of current ratio, quick ratio and account receivable turnover are lower than Celcom Digi Berhad in 2020. Then the graph shows the inventory turnover ratio for Maxis Berhad is higher than Celcom Digi Berhad in 2020. The graph shows Maxis Berhad has a little average collection period while Celcom Digi Berhad has a long average collection period. Then the days sale in inventory for Maxis Berhad is longer than Celcom Digi Berhad in 2020. In 2020, the debt ratio for Maxis Berhad, which is 67.86%, is lower than Celcom Digi Berhad, which is 92.6%. So as you can see, in 2020, the time interest earn ratio for Celcom Digi Berhad is 3.8%, is higher than Maxis Berhad, which is 2.42%. Next, based on the diagram, for Maxis Berhad, the total asset turnover is 0.41 times and the fixed asset turnover is 0.47 times. While for Celcom Digi Berhad, the total asset turnover is 0.75 times and fixed asset turnover is 0.92 times in 2020. Lastly, refer on the diagram, the gross profit margin, operating profit margin, net profit margin and return on equity for Celcom Digi Berhad is higher than Maxis Berhad.
Hi everyone, my name is Jivitra. My measure number is A21B3254. Today I'm going to present my part which is conclusion. Conclusion, we can see that above or from the report of which is we have collected that Maxis Berhad and Celcom DJ Berhad, which is known as the client provided in Malaysia is the greatest. The both company are the greatest mobile telecommunication service in the whole Malaysia. We can also know that these two businesses have a different net of profit margins. So this really score to their liquidity, profitability, activity, and leverage ratio of this statement of overall of this assignment. So here we can see the board of companies place the get rid of any assets so that are no longer useful in their business. So this is what we can conclude from this conclusion of this overall report writing. Recommendation. We can see the recommendation for this overall report writing regarding to the firms which is Berhad and Secom DJ Berhad, known as the recommendation on how to improve their organization with applying SWOT analysis. We can see that SWOT analysis is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat, which we have learned through overall our subjects regarding the SAMs. So effective logistic management can get a good result, better result by applying a SWOT analysis. We can see that two firms are needed to apply this SWOT analysis as a recommendation from us. We can see the strong, efficient customer service, also as affection and efficient of skills come from a good firms which impact on their customers and consumers' perception of the organization. Among all of that, we can see the last of the recommendation is to promote customer loyalty so that the customer know the company's reputation will be in a well good one. That's all. Thank you.